Hi, this is Bo Pilgrim at Reed Insurance. I want to talk to you today about medical payments coverage. This is a series that we are doing on the personal auto policy. If you go back and look at our website, you'll be able to see the other videos that I've already done on liability insurance and also an overview of auto insurance, as well as also some others on homeowner. But today we're going to talk about medical payments coverage. Now, depending on the state you live in and also just the vernacular that your agency uses, they may either call it medical payments, med pay, PIP, or personal injury protection. All those things are very similar, but depending on your state laws, those coverages are going to be a little bit different. And then also depending on your insurance company, they may also offer a little different variation of those coverages. But this is one of the important things that you need to understand, kind of an overview of what the coverage is. Medical payments is a no-fault medical coverage that you can buy on your auto policy. When I say no fault, what I mean is that you don't have to be at fault. You can't. It can be just an accident that happens. It's nobody's fault. It may be their fault, whoever the person that got injured. But it just needs to be in association with your vehicle policy and with your vehicle that you have on your policy. The language in the policy says that it needs to happen either on, in, or around your covered auto. So that kind of tells you that it doesn't actually have to be that you actually have an auto accident in a sense of, running into another vehicle or the car being moving. It could be something as simple as someone getting out of your car and they fall. Or you could be maybe with your motorcycle, you may be sitting still and something happens, maybe your just feet slip out from underneath you and the motorcycle turns over on you. That's different examples of things that you can file underneath medical payments. Now, usually the coverage for this is not a high limit. It's $5,000, maybe $10,000. Sometimes it's even lower than that, maybe $2,500 or $1,000. And usually the premiums aren't very much either. Just about always being well under $50 per year per car. A couple of the key takeaways from it is, one of them is, know that it's not very expensive. This is a coverage that you can get. It doesn't have high limits, but the premiums also aren't going to be very, very much. The second thing is, like I just said, the limits are not going to be a lot. You're not purchasing 100,000 or 200,000 or anything like that. You're going to be purchasing 1,000, 5,000, maybe 10,000 at the maximum. The next thing to consider is to think about it as if it's a supplement to other policies you may have. Now, what I mean by that is, maybe you have a health insurance policy that has a really large deductible. If you were to have an auto accident that was significant enough that maybe you had a hospital stay or a lot of medical bills, you could file against your medical payments coverage and recoup that deductible, or at least part of that deductible, for that incident. Another thing to think about is that in many states that it will provide for loss of wages. Now, it's not going to provide 100% of your wages. It's probably not even going to offer 50% of your wages, but at the cost, it could probably, it could still take care of some of the wages that you have lost because of some sort of auto accident related injury. So keep that in mind. It also can provide some different things such as maybe like a medical expense, funeral expense. These are different things that you can think of that this could be potentially an inexpensive way that you can purchase burial expense. Maybe you don't have life insurance. Maybe you don't have a lot of savings for that. This may be an option that you can buy this in that place so that if something were to happen where you were to have someone that passed because of an auto accident, they could regain funeral expenses through that. Appreciate you looking at the video. I hope this has helped you some. Check out the other videos in this series to learn more about auto insurance. We'll be talking about comprehensive auto coverage next week, and then or in another video. And then also, as always, just remember, the things that set us apart from the other agencies are 4 different things. One of them is, we're going to make sure that your insurance policy is doing its number one job for you, and that's protect your assets. You work hard for what you have accumulated in your life. You work hard for the money that you make each and every week and month and year, we're going to make sure that your policy is doing its number one job, which is protect your home. The second thing is we're going to make sure you understand what it is that you're buying. You spend a lot of money on your insurance. You should understand what you're buying and feel good about it. The third thing is that we are going to make sure that whatever the coverage is that we're suggesting to you, it fits inside of your budget. If the suggestion that we make initially it doesn't fit your budget, hey, we will adjust to make sure that it does. And then as you grow economically, we can also adjust that policy to meet your needs. And lastly, remember that we're an independent insurance agent representing many different insurance companies. So we're going to monitor your policies each and every year to make sure you're still getting the absolute best deal for your insurance needs. So feel free to reach out to us and connect to us. You can reach out to us on Facebook by giving us a call or texting us at 318-336-5202. You can also come to us and visit us on the web. It's readinsla.com, but if you just Google us, Read Insurance in Louisiana, you will see our home office there and our Facebook site there, or also our website. So appreciate it and look forward to hearing from you.